There are so many tools and softwares that are out there for Amazon sellers, and it can be very difficult to know which ones to get in your business. The last thing that you want to do is fall into a situation where you're paying more for softwares that you don't actually need. And on the other side of that, you don't want to be missing out on great softwares because you're just not aware of them or know what they can do for you. By the end of this video, you're going to know which softwares to get for your retail arbitrage business and when to get them so that you aren't overspending on tools too early. Now, between all the tools that we're going to look at today, I just want to get it out of the way before we begin that you need to make sure these are within your budget. Getting any of these softwares or tools is not going to do you any good if you don't have the cash available to actually implement them. The first tool that we're going to look at today is called Keepa. Keepa is one tool that is absolutely necessary. You need to get this one even when you're first starting out. It's about $20 a month and is absolutely foundational to the success of your business. Keepa has tons of capabilities, but the main thing that we're going to use it for is reading the historical data on our products when we're looking at them. So they have an app that you can utilize in store, or you can integrate it with another software that we're going to look at momentarily. You can look at these Keepa charts in the app or in your Scoutify app that we'll link with later. I'll link a video up here that teaches you more about Keepa, but essentially this software will allow you to see the historical data so that you can make sure that your products are, one, going to be profitable, and two, actually going to sell. So this obviously is very foundational. You need to get Keepa, you need to be implementing it and using it in your business so that you know the products that you're buying are actually going to be worthwhile. Our next software that we're going to be looking at is called Scoutify 2. Scoutify 2 is a sourcing app that can help speed up your in-store product research. It comes along as a free add-on with the Inventory Lab subscription. Inventory Lab is a tool that will allow you to track your profits, list products, and do other things a lot more effectively, but Scoutify 2 is specifically what you'll be using in store as a scanning app to help you find those products quicker. Inventory Lab / Scoutify 2, they come together, is not a tool that is absolutely necessary when you're starting, but it is a tool that you should look at whenever you have the money for it and you have the funds available so that you can start speeding up your processes and become more effective. Pricing on Inventory Lab / Scoutify 2 together is about $70 a month. So again, it's definitely not necessary, but do keep it in mind as you scale and start to look to be more effective. Third app that I want to mention is the Amazon Seller app. This is one that you should download regardless of which stage of your business you're at. It has tons of capabilities. It is basically your Seller Central, but on your phone. And if you're just starting out and you don't have the funds available for a scouting app yet, you can just use the Amazon Seller Central app to be your scanning app. They have in the top right a camera that will allow you to scan the products in store, the barcode, the front, or you can even type in title searches, and this will pull up potential product matches so that you can see if the products are actually going to be successful. You simply scan the product with the Amazon Seller app, click on the product match, and then you'll be able to see the price that it's selling for, all the fees that Amazon is going to take. You can enter your cost of goods to see if you're going to have any profit left over. Looking at the profitability there and comparing it with Keepa to be able to look at the history of the listing, as well as make sure it's actually going to move. These two things will allow you to be able to get started. And then as you scale, you're going to start and get more of these softwares that we'll talk about more. The next app that I want to mention to you is called Profit Bandit. This is another in-store scanning app that will allow you to speed up your in-store product research. This is one that I used to use, and it's a lot cheaper alternative. It's only about $10 a month. In my opinion, it is not as good as some of the other ones, but it is a cheaper alternative if you are ready to move on from the Seller Central app, but not quite ready to afford that Inventory Lab / Scoutify 2 subscription. It's kind of a good in the middle software. Next up, we're going to talk about Celramp. Celramp is a fantastic tool at only about $20 to $25 a month, and it has tons of great benefits. We like to use this in my business for online arbitrage as they have web extensions and a lot of web capabilities. But as you can see here on their website, they do have that Chrome extension and web app, but they also have a mobile app that can help you with your in-store product research while you're doing retail arbitrage. And the great thing about it is that you pay the 1 monthly fee and then you get access to all of these tools. Here's the pricing breakdown so you can see exactly what it costs. You could get this product for as low as $20 a month and then start scanning products in store using Celramp. I personally have never used this one for retail arbitrage, but like I said, we do implement it every single day in my online arbitrage business. Next up, I want to talk to you about an app called Scout IQ. This one is going to be huge if you have any interest at all in reselling books on Amazon. Scout IQ is going to take your book scanning game to the next level. They have something that's super cool called database mode, where rather than having to look up the products on Amazon whenever you go and scan it, it already has that Amazon database downloaded into your phone. So it is able to instantly match the price as opposed to taking a few seconds to scan and look up. And that may not sound like a lot, but whenever you're doing books, especially, it's a numbers game and trying to get through the data as fast as possible. So those few seconds compounded over hundreds or even thousands of books can really start to add up. I highly recommend Scout IQ for that reason. The other big benefit that it has is called eScore. No other software has this, and it is huge. eScore tells you the number of days the product has sold out of the last 180 days. So if a product has an eScore of 60, that means on 60 days out of the last 180 days, it has sold at least one unit. So right off the bat, you can just quickly glance at eScore and know whether or not the product is moving. This can save you time from having to manually go and check the velocity every single time. Celramp has two different pricing plans. The first is live only. This is only $14 a month, but the second one is live plus database that gives you that database mode and really helps speed things up. So depending where you're at and how many books you're really scanning, this product is going to charge anywhere from $14 to $44 a month. Repricers are another great software that you're going to want to consider as you scale your retail arbitrage business. Pricers aren't necessarily for product research like these other tools, but they are going to be crucial for helping to speed up your sales and increasing your bottom line profit in your business. It is super important to remain competitive on your pricing on Amazon so that you can ensure you're getting the buy box and increasing your sales. A repricer will automatically update your pricing for you thousands of times throughout the day, ensuring that you are remaining competitive and increasing your bottom line. If you want to learn more about how you can implement repricers into your business, then be sure to check out these videos over here.